Malcontent or not, what Marty was up to was downright shady. And Mayor Otto wasn't on the plan. Well, I'm not selling my forge or my house to anyone. And if someone tries to force me out, I've got a hot poker and a mean right hook.
I hate to say I was right about Marty, but I was right. Can't help but wonder if he set his flock loose on purpose so they'd eat my crops and push me to sell. I'll tell you one thing. I'm never selling my farm. Not to him, not to anyone.
Natalia's come by the bar a few times since the trial, and it's not like I refuse to serve her or anything. But can I be honest with you? I want to kick her out every time she comes in.
Hey, Sophia's your friend. I get it.
I just know that would make things worse.
Francis asked me about, staging an intervention with Angus about his membership in Cameron's Consciousness Center. I don't think Angus sees it as a problem. I'm definitely not getting in the middle of that.
If there was a resort here, surfing competitions would probably start up again, but the water would be ruined. Have you ever gotten a mouthful of really oily water? Gross, brah.
And Otto was in on Marty's scheme too. Technically, their plan wasn't illegal, but what chutzpah! I'm starting to wonder if these witch trials were part of their plan. I've certainly considered leaving ever since I was accused.
Did you know that some scholars believe the pomegranate, not the apple, was the original forbidden fruit? I've never been able to resist them myself.
So, did you know about Marty?
No, I had no idea. Otto usually asks for my advice on major decisions, but this time, not a word. Sorry, I'd rather not talk about it anymore.
I finally realized where I recognized Marty. It's been bothering me all this time. I saw him at a party in Hollywood once before I joined the league. He was arguing with a bouncer at a club, trying to get in. He dropped the Maplethorpe name, but no dice. I wonder if that's what he wanted to do here. Build a trendy nightclub where he could always be a VIP.
It takes some real privilege to stroll into a town you've never even visited and make secret plans to develop the whole place. Attitudes like Marty's have killed entire neighborhoods back in the city.
Congrats on your acquittal, Marty.
Like I'm supposed to feel better? If Angus hadn't recanted, who knows what might have happened?
You know the statue of the two girls in town square?
Yeah, I was wondering about it.
They're my ancestors, Molly and Peggy Dahl. They were heroes in the Revolutionary War. My family has a lot of history on the island. It's a blessing, but it can be a lot to live up to sometimes.
I'll need a levitation potion to get across here.
Gotcha!
Here's the incantation, Francis. Remember to only read it in front of the ancient tree, and when no one from town is looking.
Oh, believe me, I don't want anyone to see me having a conversation with a tree. Witch trials are not.
You will also need to bring an initiation incantation. Speak to the Farseer to learn more.
Sometimes my hands feel like they're sparking with static electricity. I guess it's just because everyone's got their heat on blast since it's so cold out. I'm sleepy. time for walking slow has passed. Lighten my feet and make me fast. Hey there, Marty. And Thomas.
Ha! Bet you never thought you'd see the two of us together, huh? But we share a common concern. We've heard howling coming from this area every night lately. If you don't mind, can we cut through your property to see if we can find any wolf tracks? Wolves are a threat to all the livestock on the island.
And I want to make sure they're captured humanely and relocated to a proper habitat.
Go ahead, but I don't think you'll find anything.
Well, that howling has to be coming from somewhere.
We're gonna check the mountain pass area first. We'll let you know if we find anything.
Uh-oh. If they start looking around the lake, they might accidentally wind up in Ravenwood Hollow. I better check up on Wesley to see what's going on. Wesley, some of my neighbors have been complaining of howling lately. Everything okay?
Oh, I'm so sorry, Tara. Now that it's winter, nights have gotten longer, and I'm running out of my stock of potion.
What's in it? Maybe I could brew you up a batch.
I don't know. I got it from a witch I met before I moved to Ravenwood Hollow.
I think I might know the recipe, but it will require wolfsbane from the Gloaming.
One no howling potion coming right up. So do you think this will really work?
Look, even in magic, some things have, what do you humans call it, a placebo effect? But if it works, it works. And it would be nice to have more peace and quiet around here.
I'm worried for Violet. The blossom we found may have renewed her hope that we'll find Gloria, and it will be all the more devastating when we don't.
I know Marty's type. There were plenty of him in the town where I grew up. All they cared about were the tourists. Maybe I'll eat one of Marty's cows after all.
Wesley!
Just kidding. Or am I?
Violet has grown to look much like her mother. I hope that Gloria will see this resemblance one day.
You think we'll find Gloria?
I still feel echoes of Gloria's magic where it touched the wellspring. I am optimistic.
I wish I had more to show you, darling. But the truth is, none of my gems are as lovely as the one you're already wearing. Where did you get it?
Oh, my ex gave it to me. What do you think, Tara? Am I crazy to still wear it?
Of course not. No one we once loved ever truly leaves our hearts.
Aw, that's beautiful. Now I feel bad for burning that nice shirt my ex gave me.
You should. That's just a crime against fashion. Oh, look at those earrings. They would bring out the green in your eyes. Or maybe this ring instead. You have such graceful hands. Which do you prefer?
Usually, I prefer earrings only. I'm putting all my spare income back into the farm at the moment, unfortunately. But they are really beautiful, Francis.
Ah, you never realize how much you care about something until it mysteriously breaks down. I love you, Fairhaven Fairy. I need you. Please, come back to me.
But what about Angus?
There's room in our relationship for the fairy. Don't worry.
My whole life I felt like the victim of a witch. Well, I'm not gonna be a victim anymore. Sorry, not sorry.
So, do you have anything to say about your part of that land deal with Marty?
My lawyer has instructed me not to say anything just yet, but I'm drafting a formal statement. It's going to be a fantastic statement. Just wait.
Sometimes I consider taking up an actual book club, but then I think to myself, when would I have the time?
One of my suppliers was so backed up that I forgot I'd even ordered Gerbera daisies until they got here. And since I didn't have plans for them, I made a bouquet and left it on Sophia and Juliet's doorstep. We haven't forgotten about them. I want them to know that.
Shelby is all right, living out there in the middle of winter?
Oh, he'll be all right. He's very resourceful.
Is he now?
Things I want but don't yet have. Get off the ground and in my bag. Is it? Oh, it is a recipe. I found something. A recipe.
So, Mr. Mapletarp, Maple Truck, Maple whatever isn't a witch. Or a malcontent. But he is stupid.
Emmy?
He is! He wanted to build a bunch of stuff no one gave him permission to build. That's bad business.
I have my wand and the incantation, Adept.
Then you are ready to be initiated. You will need a sponsor. Usually it is someone in the Initiate's family, but...
Tara, will you sponsor me?
Of course, Francis. I would be honored.
Thanks.
Initiate Francis, take your place in the wheel. Novice, take your place beside him.
Initiate, you seek new knowledge, but with it comes a sacred duty. Who brings forth this initiate to join our coven?
I do.
As the great wheel turns, so must we take our part. Here where our ancestors stood before us, and where others will follow when we are gone.
Enter our circle, for this is the hour. A Fairhaven witch comes into his power.
Uh-oh. Is one of those things going to escape again?
No, but we must maintain our offerings to keep the wellspring balanced. Welcome, Initiate. We now have enough in our number to turn the season, but we still need to collect an adder stone from the Gloaming.
Yes! I know what those look like. Let me help. I am the resident rock and gem expert around here after all.
Very well. The novice will accompany you. Tara, you should prepare and head to the Gloaming when you're ready.
Sure this is safe? What are you going to tell Angus if I get zapped into the center of the earth or something?
Nothing, because that won't happen. Promise. I was freaked out using the standing stones at first. But now I'm used to it.
If you say so. Ay, Dios mío. This is amazing. In high school, we read this Shakespeare play about fairies. I loved that play. I used to imagine the world where the fairies lived.
They don't live near here, but you're not far off.
Fairies live nearby?
Whoops. Someone should have told you about that. And I thought I had to deal with too many surprises at once. I know it's a lot to take in, but we have to find the Adderstone.
Whew! Give me a second to compartmentalize, and I'm right behind you.
Shoot! I don't think my wand is strong enough. Sorry, Francis. We'll have to come back another time.
I'm not complaining. That gives me more time to adjust to, everything?
I better go see Zephyr. She upgraded my wand last time. I bet she has something in her shop.
My ma and pa were asking about Sophia's trial again when I called home. And my ma threatened to fly out here and straighten Otto out herself. Oh man, I don't even like the guy, but I would pity him in that moment. Let me tell you.
I just can't get Juliet excited about Hanukkah anymore. At least not the first few nights. But I still have some surprises in store.
Got something for you, Wesley.
Oh, Tara, thank you. It was really kind of you to help me like this.
Hey, it helps us too. If the Fairhaven folks are this upset about witches, I can't imagine what they'll do if they find out that there is a werewolf close to their town.
I'm sorry if I caused you any trouble with your neighbors.
princess scares easy. If you're gonna be a witch, you gotta get used to being surprised every now and then.
Hey there, kitty. Hi, Francis. Oh, those are pretty.
Thanks. They're matching wedding bands for me and Angus. I've been working on them for ages, and then this morning, he said he doesn't want to wear a wedding band. Something about being worried about losing it in the dough or burning himself on the oven. I'm trying not to be devastated, but totally not succeeding.
Maybe he could wear it a different way where he wouldn't lose it. Like on a necklace?
That's such a cheesy idea. But Angus is kind of cheesy, so he might go for it. Thanks, Tara. Keeping it real, I think I'm just anxious because I'm trying to, cobble together a new family out of the two of us. And maybe some kids of our own, if I could ever get Angus on board. I fell out with my family. So he's all the family I have.
Why did you guys have a falling out? Oh, did they not like Angus?
Oh no, not at all. They love him. In fact, Angus has been trying to talk me into reconciling with them. But I don't know if I can forgive my brother for what he did. That's what I love about Angus, you know? He's always trying to see the good side of people. Most of the time, anyway.
I really love running the shop, but I wish I could mix things up sometimes.
There aren't more general things you can sell?
If you grow anything I can sell here, I would be happy to buy it from you.
Deal.
Otto's been in such a state ever since the ferry broke down. Hearing that his father went to talk to Giva and Messenger Cameron is the one thing that's made him happy. Thank you for all your help, Tara.
This winter is making Otto act real stern. Gotta be the stress. Gotta be.
I sure hope so.
Rain, when it's cold, is no fun. It's like a snow day that got tired and went home.
I hope Thomas and Parker are able to repair the ferry. Some medications needed by our neighbors can't just be replaced with herbal remedies, as much as I wish they could be.
Should I go to bed?
Every new witch reacts almost the exact same way when they finally get into Ravenwood Hollow. Francis met Ariel, and I swear his eyes nearly popped out of his head.
Ah, it was the backwards feet, huh?
I'm sure it was. I reacted the same way when I met him the first time, too.
I sure like having a gemstone-educated witch around. Francis and I are gonna make some beautiful whirligigs together.
So, you've added a new witch to your numbers. You're not the smallest hatchling in the nest now. Your pin feathers have come in.
Thanks, I think. Hey, are you okay? You seemed upset during Marty's trial.
I realize Otto's not proud of the family business, but bringing in a resort, No more calm waters. No more fish. No more bait shop.
Ah! My nice pea coat is all moth-eaten. The only coat the moths didn't get is a knee-length white puffer. And I'm not about to walk around looking like a wad of tissues.
But aren't you cold?
Aren't you?
Any luck with your wolf search, Marty?
No, but the howling stopped. Who knows? Maybe it was a trick of the wind in the first place.
After Marty's trial, Mommy said Messenger Cameron is the real malcontent. That made Daddy real mad.
I'm proud of Angus for coming forward with what he saw. We would never have known about Marty's plot otherwise.
Being trapped here is terribly isolating. Maybe I could ask Dr. Syed to get coffee with me. We share plenty of interests, but I have this feeling that she'd rather keep me at arm's length.
My poor Vanessa has really been feeling the strain of this prolonged winter, and now she can't visit her family in Milkwater. She always models perfect composure, but I can tell it's getting to her.
Do you ever wonder what Gibber's doing up by the Overlook?
Science?
I want to believe that's all it is.
I just go from work to the Consciousness Center or to Damon's bar. It's too cold to do much else.
I love winter. When I lived in Teheran for a year, I used to go skiing up in Dizine. The views were magnificent.
One of the best things about living on an island, you're never too far from the shore to take in the sound of rain on the ocean.
Oh, yeah!
one.
Oh, yeah.
What was that?
I think it was the Gloaming reacting to my magic use. We should be fine. I just wonder how many times the Gloaming can handle one of us doing something like that.
Is that? Yes!
Shelby is the most talented farseer I've ever known. But he isn't the only one on this island. Mama had the sight, and she dreamed that Shelby would come to us one day.
My abuela could see the future?
That gift skipped me. But maybe we'll come to Violet or Bastion in time.
Yeah. That hasn't happened.
Oh, yeah.
Lena said that the Adderstone would be inside one of these. But which one?
My time to shine. Let me take a look. I think it's that one.
How can you tell? They all look the same.
There's a legend about Adderstones. They're usually made of a glassy kind of flint.
Have you worked with them or something?
No, but the strangest people come through jewelry repair shops in the city. And you remember all the odd things they say. Anyway, I could be wrong, but that rock has more specks of flint in it than the other.
Let's check it out.
I'm certain that's an Adderstone, but what about the other thing?
That? It's a keystone. I don't know how it got here, but we can use it to travel to other parts of the Gloaming.
Wait until I get this under my loop.
I wish you could, but we'll have to turn it over to Lena's three-way. She's the only one who handles the keystones.
That's a shame. But if you say so, let's get out of here. As miraculous as it is, my brain is overwhelmed. We did it. We found the Adderstone, and another keystone too, which Tara tells me is a big deal.
Oh, thank you both from the bottom of my heart. Initiate, you did wonderfully. I'm grateful you chose to stay with us.
Look, I still have reservations, but this Gloaming place? It's amazing.
The Adderstone isn't all we need to turn the seasons, right? Because I have this sneaking suspicion that it requires more ingredients.
That's correct. Could you gather the rest of them?
Sure. Everyone else is stretched thin right now.
Not as thin as before, but no, the path ahead isn't easy. Now that you've found this keystone, you can enter the next section of the Gloaming, which is perfect. You'll need to tap the Dragon's Blood tree, which can only be found in that area. Tap the tree, place a bucket under the tap, and if you leave it for a few days, the bucket will fill with Dragon's Blood.
That's metal.
It's just tree sap, to be clear. This coven does not endorse gathering any actual blood. The herbalist will accompany you as usual.
I'll have this done in no time.
I heard you and Francis got another keystone. Killer work. I'm so proud of him. And you know me. I'm ready to go back into the Gloaming whenever.
I have to wrap some other stuff up first.
That's fine. I'll be around.
Is it time for bed?